Okay, good evening, everybody.
So do we have any? Do we have any music for the intro or anything like that? Or
No, none of that.
are you joking?
No, well, we didn't get it working, and it all failed, and then we had to start a show, and then Mark's off doing work-related stuff. So
I think moving his entire warehouse from one place to another is work-related stuff.
yeah, I mean, we're going to get into that because that's under Mark's burning issue of the week, which
I love the name of this new section. Mark's burning issue of the week.
I know, right? So good evening, everyone. Welcome to Vape Talk 2.0, episode 202. This one.
Oh, by the way, I'm officially not here. I'm officially still at work. However, my manager turned to me and said, "Do you want to go home and start 2 hours early tomorrow and do an extra 2 hours tomorrow?" I went, "All right then." So I'm actually going to have to go to work 2 hours early in the morning. I'm going to start at 10 o'clock instead of 12.
See, when you said 2 hours early, I thought, oh God, he's going to be in at like 5 a.m.
No, I'm on this stupid late shift. I start at 12 and finish at 8:30.
What, every night of the week?
Every day I'm working, it's start at 12, finish at 8:30. Which is why I'm always late when I'm on a late shift, because I don't finish till 8:30, and then I belt it back here and try and get on for 9 o'clock.
One day we're just going to see on like the BBC News, it's like strange, slightly bearded man dies in car crash somewhere near Sheffield.
Yeah, you'll find that the M1 is shut due to ridiculously, slightly bearded man.
Normally the crash wouldn't have killed him, but we found a drip tip impaled through his forehead.
No, I inhaled it.
See, what I was going to do, right? If you couldn't have been here tonight, I was going to pretend to be Mark and you. So I was going to be like, "Hi guys, how you doing?" And then run off camera and come back on with just a pipe that you couldn't see the bottom of, and pretend I was vaping on it. And then that would have been you with your drip tip. And then
okay, thanks.
And then I'd have come in as Mark, and all you would have been able to see would be my midsection, because I'm far too tall for any seat. Because that's how that works. It was going to be hilarious in my head. Okay, I just noticed Andy Corns posted, "At least we haven't got that music playing, so just for you." Mm-hmm. Ruined it.
Shall I just do that can I record that and loop? I wish I'd got a looping pedal, because I could have done that and looped it and just left it going in the background. But
one day I'm going to find it on my phone and just have it playing in the background on my phone on my desk, and it's going to be just quiet enough that people notice it, but not loud enough that they can hear what's going on.
Oh, you want it as a ringtone? Can you imagine?
I mean, I did do. Do you remember the show that I literally just held my phone up to the screen for the intro?
Yeah. You did the intro on your phone. I don't know why we're not doing that. I mean, it's mind you, it's not particularly professional, is it? Here you go. Here's the there we go. There's the intro. But I think actually for the new intro, we ought to do a video. Actually, record a video of somebody going, of one of us going, "Look, there it is," and have it on there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Just one of us like this.
Yeah. So how is everyone this week? Chat, how are you guys doing? It's nice to see your fresh name tags appear in the chat. I see Sam.
I like the way Badger's throwing Pokeballs at the screen. I think he's inferring that I'm a Pokemon.
No, look behind you.
Look behind me. Oh yeah. Shit, forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I've got a house full of them. There's that one. There's a Pikachu. There's a Charmander kicking around somewhere. My kids are obsessed.
Fair enough. So, we've got Jay's vape reviews on. We have Orgy, Orgy's always here, so it's nice to see you again, Orgy.
Hi, Orgy.
We've got who else? Well, Badge's here. Chris Earl. Who else can I see?
Sam Squires. Hello, Sam.
Yep, you sir are also looking fresh.
Why do I have to say everybody's name in a weird voice?
I don't know.
Don't know.
And yes, Jay. So far, it is only 2. Hopefully. Oh, Andy's still enjoying his Nano on his Luxotic. Has your Luxotic auto fired itself into oblivion yet? I'd like to know.
my never had one, so my Luxottic has not fired itself into oblivion.
Well, did he kill 3 of them?
Did he kill 3?
Did he kill 3? As far as I'm
Seriously?
aware. Well, the funny thing is, I was driving him to Expo, and he decided to sit it between his legs, and every time he leant forward, it just fired. So he'd go. I was like, "What are you doing?" And then he realised he had his own mod between his legs.
That is because he's got unfeasibly large testicles.
No, not did he? He might appear. I haven't seen him yet in the chat, so he might be working.
Okay.
We have Grateful Ant. Hi, Grateful Ant. Nice to see you.
Hey!
Oh, did he say it? Did he is
grateful, here? Not vicious. Yeah, that's quite good. I'm pleased you're grateful, not vicious. Diddy is here. Hi, Diddy. It's all lies.
See, he always takes the piss because every time I say something is small in one of my videos, I'll say it's Diddy, and then he's like, ha, 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 it's Diddy.
Oh dear.
If anyone isn't aware, we have a new Vape Talk Show competitor. Did you
know
this? Yeah, we do.
Oh, yeah. What's his? Yeah, what thingamajiggy?
I believe Mr. Vaping Vinny has his own show now. I don't know when it is. I don't know what it's about, but I did check out the on-demand.
The only thing I heard about that was he put a post up going, "What time on Sunday would you like me to have it?" So I'm guessing it was on Sunday, but I might be wrong.
I think so. And I believe, although don't quote me, I think it's fortnightly. But pro tip to Diddy, and I mean this with the nicest words, if any of your guys are using phones or iPads as their webcam, friends don't let friends film vertically.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. Oh, and also enable your live chat.
That way. Not that way. That way.
Exactly. Yeah, I saw a few too many black bars for my liking.
Yeah. It's just because we like to watch it on a nice widescreen monitor. It makes fuck all difference to me. I've got a square monitor.
Yeah, I know.
I've got an antique square monitor, so it doesn't really matter. I don't give a shit.
Well, the other thing is, and I know when you watch back our videos, you can actually read along with the live chat, which I think is kind of cool. Now, I couldn't do that for his video for the 10 minutes I watched. So if you didn't have a live chat on, turn it on, man. It's like the best thing ever because then you get to talk to all of your lovely audience. Like Diddy, who killed a PAL 2 today.
Diddy did apparently. He killed a PAL 2. What PAL 2? What's that? He threw a VHS recorder off the top.
No, the Artery PAL 2.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought it was a VHS. You know, I remember that being. Was it VHS PAL?
Do you remember when you used to plug in a VHS and then you had your TV and it was like PAL or something else, and it would never work because it was the wrong hurt. Anyway, what are you vaping on? NTSC. Yeah.
Oh my god.
What are you vaping on this week, Chandler?
Oh man, I've had my I've had my I've had my noisy cricket all day, but I've just took batteries out. There's no batteries in it.
Is it still working?
Yeah, it's still working absolutely fine. I've got my Scrape Enduro. I've stuck it on top of my Smock Species just because I thought I'm going to try it with a little bit more oomph than I've been getting from my dual parallel, just to see, because it's been.
What build have you got in there?
Do you want to see? Because it's just so easy to go. There's the build. Come on, focus. Go on. You can do it. Do it. Focus. Go on. Do I have to stick my hand behind it? Oh no, it's done it. It's done it. There we go.
Is that twisted?
That is a twisted build. Twisted NI80. It's coming in at a ridiculous 0.36.
When you made the Clapton, did you mean for it to be twisted?
Actually, yeah, I do. I have made twisted Claptons, and yes, I do mean because I've got twisted Claptons, but that particular twisted Clapton was from Mod Maker's Wires, and I'm trying to remember now the name of the website that he's. Oh no, it still says Mod Maker.
Apparently, according to Jay's Vape Reviews, he shamelessly plugged his page that he is making and selling mods on. So he's chucked you an invite, Chandler. Didn't chuck me an invite.
Okay, cheers, thanks. That's cool. That's cool, Jay.
So I'm just reading off chat. Oh, Andy Corn says he's desperate to get a new 24mm RDA, but doesn't know what to get. To be fair, mate, if you want a really solid RDA, it's a bit old school, but just get a goon. Oh, sorry, Chandler, I'll present you.
No, no, it's fine. It's going to take half an hour for my camera to decide to focus. Anyway, hey, there you go. That's the wire.
Very nice.
And whoops. Typically, it's not one that they are actually making, but it came from Mudmaker.
Oh, it looks like it's B stock from the name of it.
Yeah, you got the. I put the other one back. There it is. So that one's a fused. That one is a fused Clapton. That's what I ordered. But he'd obviously got some stock that he'd been trying that he'd got left over. So pre-made wires. The website is attiwire.co.uk, but you can get them straight off the Modmaker website as well. The attiwire.co.uk is just the wire.
See, the last pre-made wire I bought it from Crazy Wire Company, who I know are fantastic for like buying your RAM wire from. And this was like 21 gauge Flapton, like Nichrome Flapton. Yeah. And this stuff was so springy. Wait, can you guys hear the road behind me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, I'll go close the windows in a minute.
That's fine. It was only a little bit. It wasn't anything that slapped me in the face. It's fine.
Anyway, and this thing was so springy. I coiled it, and it pretty much just uncoiled itself. Like I've never had wire so springy. And then when I did get it to the point where it was in a build, it just fused itself and hotspots everywhere. I wasn't that impressed by it.
Was it Ni80? Because I know stainless steel will.
Yeah, it was Ni80.
It's got a long. Stainless steel's got a high spring resistance. It will a lot of spring back basically.
For sure. Right, I'll be literally 10 seconds. I'm just going to go close my windows.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'll do my other hand check while he's not there. Why did he turn his camera off? I just wanted him to go and to see him close his windows. I don't know why we can't watch him close his windows. Yeah, it's nothing new. I think I had this last time. It was my... It's not a noisy cricket. It's my Vicious Ant Venom with the Berserker 1.5 Mini on the top. Yay! There you go. So did I tell you that I got the tank?
Oh, you finally got it?
I didn't have the tank when I got it from Expo. So I emailed Vandy Vape and went, "What's going on?" And they went, "Oh, you should have had it. We'll send you one." So they sent me one in the post.
Does it have any indication as to how full it is?
No.
Awesome.
So the indication is it tastes slightly harsh. You fill it up. What's the issue?
I suppose it's the same as dripping, isn't it, really?
Pretty much. Yeah. It's exactly the same as dripping. When it tastes a little bit, you go, hang on a minute.
JB's.
Hello, Mr. Playing Cards. Oh, hello, dude. You all right?
He's on the wrong side of the camera.
I know. It's not right.
It's weird.
It is weird in being in chat, not here.
Fair enough.
There you go. Anyway.
Oh, well. Never mind. It'll come back one day.
They'll come back. Yeah. And I might occasionally take a toot on that. I've got, it's my Scott Bonner. It's not a Scott Bonner. It's not a Scott Bonner in the slightest. It's a Mark Dacus. There you go. Mike Dacus. And I've got an Entheon on the top with a Cyan Mods drip tip. It's very nice. And in there, I found some TYV Blapple. Blapple. Gnarly juice. Gnarly vapes. There we are. Blapple.
Bloody hell. Is that what, blackcurrant apple, perhaps?
Yeah, pretty much. It's okay. I'm not a big fan of blackcurrant, to be fair. If you like blackcurrant, sorry. But there you go. So there you go. That's what I'm vaping on. Oh, I didn't. In the other, I've got Nasty Juice, some of that, tobacco. Nice. Flavor in that, which is very nice. I mean, I'm enjoying that, and seeing as it's 60 ml and I'm mouth to lung in it, it's lasting me for fucking ever. And in the Squape, I've got some of that.
Actually, if he's watching, I've just sent Matt Emery a load of that for winning our little giveaway last week.
There you go. It's quite nice. This one, my favorite. Did you send him? How many did you send him?
I sent him 3. and I can't remember what I sent him.
Okay, my favorite out of what I've got. Right, look, I'm about to say this is my favorite, but I'll be honest, I haven't tried the others because the others just sounded disgusting, especially the bubblegum one. I just went bubblegum. Nah. So I've got strawberry and mango crush, which is it's okay, it's all right. The other one is the melon flavor with melon mint and
the cool melon mint or whatever they called it.
Yeah, which is actually really nice. And I'm just trying to... I'm vaping this because I don't want the other to run out first.
Fair enough.
I'd rather be left over with the one that I like and not the one that I think is... Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, of course. You want to get through that and then you finish on a high. Because there's nothing worse than being left with juice that you're like, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, meh, or even worse, juice you don't like.
Yeah.
You just like, oh, shit. Yeah.
Talking about juice I don't like, I did a video last month for vapemail.co.uk. Now, either not enough people watched it, which is more likely, or they didn't like that I slated the juice they provided.
Okay.
Because they didn't give me another one this month.
Who didn't?
Vape Mail.
Oh, was it? Oh, the box.
Yeah, the subscription box.
Oh, it's the subscription box.
It's probably because I said something along the lines of it being way too goddamn expensive for what they sent. But like, I mean, let's be honest. Like,
I remember. You said that on the show as well.
Yeah, because the thing was, it's like if it was like new release juice or big brand juice, yeah, like it would be worth the money. But sending me juice that I know for a fact is 2 years old, is not cool. I mean, yeah, okay, I didn't pay for that one, but had I paid for that one, I would have been quite upset. There's
nothing wrong with juice that's a couple of years old. I mean, the premise that Mark's got is a few years old, but it's a cracking range. So nothing wrong with an older juice if it's half decent. If it's an old brand that has kind of slipped from your mind for a reason.
Well, it slipped.
And you don't want that. You don't want that bringing back, do you?
Well, not only had it slipped from my mind, it slipped from the bargain shelf in my shop. You know what I mean? Like that level of juice. But anyway,
right. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm not bitter at all. What am I vaping on today?
Yeah, what are you vaping on there, Kaz? Sorry, I had rude of me. I didn't ask.
Right. Got old trusty here. A Innokin V2 with my Berserker on top, and I've actually still got that goddamn honey, green tea and honey vape because I can't get through it fast enough. Like 10ml bottles last me ages. I mean, to be fair, I tend to only vape it on the show, but that's not the point. And simply, it actually tastes really nice. Although everyone around me hates the smell of it. So,
I find that quite often the juices that I really, really like, my missus goes, that stinks.
See, one of my favorite.
So depressing. I then can't vape it around the house, which is like.
Oh, well, one of my favorite all-time juices was Lolly Vape Co.'s Twister or Twist It.
Yeah.
And
the lime thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. I vaped it whilst the other half was like violently ill with a stomach bug.
Oh dear.
And now every time she smells it, that's what it reminds me of. And no, it's not her fault. It was my fault for vaping it at the time. So I don't vape that anymore.
That's that gone.
Yeah, that's that one gone. But there's plenty to replace. Anyway, yeah, so I've got that. I have my, again, I mean, I vape the same stuff every week, but it's because I like it and it works. I've also got my mini fits. So I'm kind of glad Mark isn't on the show because he chastised me for it. And in this, I don't know if you can see it, that is the Pod Salt oven bake range, and that's their lemon cake. And it's actually really nice.
Michael Donaghy's just put it in. It was the Cactus Custard that I was vaping that my missus went, that stinks.
I still haven't tried the Cactus range.
I'm not sure whether it's the custard she didn't like or whether it was the cactus. I'm not sure because I've got some other custard, like my custard cream. I can vape that quite merrily, and she doesn't comment. But the
cactus.
So it was probably the cactus for that way.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Yeah. But, funny that Michael just put in that it was the Cactus Jack. Yeah, it was the Cactus Custard. Yeah.
Well, in my other mini fit, I have got the Nasty Salt Silver Blend tobacco.
Oh, right. Which one's that? Is that the vanilla or the?
That's the vanilla. The bronze is the caramel.
I like the vanilla best, but I think that is because I used to smoke vanilla cigarettes when I smoked.
Yeah, this is not
vanilla rolling tobacco.
Not too shit at all. Now I do have a review that I've edited. I just haven't uploaded it yet for the the Jamin one.
Are these the mini fits? Are these the disposable things?
No, I mean the pods are disposable. They burn out once you throw them. You throw them away once they burn out, but they're refillable.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. Okay.
They're just really small.
What's that throwaway one called?
The Stig.
That's the one. The Stig.
The Stig. Yeah, that's the launchable one. I mean, to be fair, like they're not bad, but I'm not getting into that again because yeah. But they're what is it called? What's that? Cubano, I think it's called. That's a bloody lovely Cubano. That's it.
Which is quite nice, cigar-y, tobacco-y thing.
Yeah. Sorry, BRB. 2 seconds. Sorry. Keep talking about Cubano.
Keep about Cubano. Really? Okay. He's gone. Used to like a bit of vanilla shag as well in my ciggy days, says Michael. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Until it was when I started getting into vaping. It was really when the proper Tobacconist in Sheffield shut. Yeah, when I couldn't get any flavour, there was the vanilla shag, black cherry pipe tobacco. Oof.
Oh, that was nice. Good.
Yeah. All right, reminiscing. But yeah, the shop that it was when I wandered into the Tobacconist, walked in, and then realised it was a Timpson's. I'm like, hang on a minute. Literally, I walked in the door. You know how I was. I don't know whether I was looking at my phone or what I was doing, but I walked in, looked up, and went, "Oh, what the fuck?" It was like, okay, fine.
Fair enough. I managed to pick up a bottle of the other day that I haven't had in a very long time. Miami Drip Club's Little Havana.
Oh.
Have you ever had it?
No.
Caramel biscuit tobacco. I mean, you can still get it. I just haven't had it in a long time. And the thing was, it's one of those juices that suffered from the curse of the TPD. So it was absolutely incredible pre-TPD. And then afterwards, it was just a bit...
Yeah.
Just a
few juices that went that way.
Just looking... who's...
I like the way his Tobacconist is still open. Just sells tobacco, the Vampire Vape, e-liquid, and knockoff mods. Okay.
There was a Tobacconist in the town I'm in, and when my company opened up in that town, because they're from that town, and they were like, "Look, we're opening a shop. We're obviously going to be competing. Do you want in on it?" And the guy that had run the shop for like 45 years was like, "Nah, it'll never take off." And he's not there anymore. So,
all right, okay.
Yeah, go figure. So yeah, anyway, those are the things I am vaping. The silver tobacco. Although I've got pods for these mini fits coming out my ears, and I've got no way of knowing until I vape it what's in them. So.
Oh, because have you filled them up, or do they come pre-filled?
No, I filled them up.
You filled them up. You just can't remember what you put in them.
Yeah, and I swap around, and I think one thing was in it and it wasn't, and I put another liquid in it, and it turns out it's actually something else. So.
So you got half and half in it. I do that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like a vanilla blend tobacco with a blueberry jam tart isn't the worst flavor in the world.
No, I did that the other day with I'd got Mark's shortbread, Jeffrey's shortbread in, and didn't realize and added a blueberry jam.
But that was amazing.
That was bloody awesome. It really was.
Oh dear.
Oh, okay
then.
Especially when you're a complete idiot like me, and I don't know if you can see. And can you see? I use price labels.
Yeah.
They have a tendency to fall off. So I haven't got a Scooby. What's in that?
Get yourself one of them brother labeling machines. You print the label off and stick it.
But I actually want one that I can actually take the label off when I've finished it and put something else in.
Well, yeah, you just peel the label.
I have got, like, this one, for example, is labelled up, but that isn't what's in it.
Ah.
There you go. So
it's just not what's in it is just not there.
No,
fair enough. Fair enough.
There you go.
Should we do a bit of news?
Should we do news? Seeing as there's only 2 of us and it's taken half an hour to do handshakes.
Oh yeah, but that's part of the fun of it. Imagine what this would have been like on my own.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
You've left me alone twice, and both times I've shit bricks.
Yeah. No, honestly, like I mean, that's the downside. Like, you got to go do stuff. Like, you just got to, so, that's all right. You've done fine. I've been listening. You're good, right? Right. Let me just do a cheeky screen share. I've only got one bit of news today. Firstly, because nothing's happening in the vape world worth talking about in the UK. Because I'm not doing US news anymore.
You're not doing US news. No, you're not doing US news.
Unless it's really, really good, I'm not doing US news. But this one is actually quite interesting. So some of you may remember a few weeks back, we spoke about Argos doing a big old recall.
Yeah.
Do you remember this? So, let me just present. So basically, Argos had to do a recall. Now, we all assumed it was because the products were crappy. Turns out that the batteries supplied with the devices, there was nothing wrong with the devices themselves, but the batteries weren't fit for purpose. So it basically says Argos has recently had to recall various different models of e-cigarettes it sells on its site. The e-cig recall comes amid concerns that the products have the potential to overheat, but this is not due to product defects, but because the units were being sold with the incorrect removable batteries, which is a little bit scary. It says any product with a removable battery should be treated sensibly, whether this is an e-cigarette or any other electrical device. Any vendor selling these items should fully understand battery safety and employ a duty of care to its customers. Then, I mean, this is the Totally Wicked Vape news website, so they obviously go on to say how good they are at it.
Yeah.
And then it says, in this recent case from Argos, batteries were sold with certain e-cigs which weren't compatible with the kits. This can have implications to the consumer and can also tarnish the industry's reputation. The problem with this product recall is that the e-cigs being sold by Argos were not e-cig starter kits or easy to use plug and play vape kits. They were high-end, high-powered e-cigs with removable batteries, and any reputable company would recommend some e-cig knowledge before attempting to use one of these kits. If these devices had been sold with the correct removable batteries, there would never have been a problem. Not entirely true, but okay. So it says, where does the responsibility lie in this e-cig recall situation? Does it lie with Argos, the end of point of sale, who ultimately supplied or the end point of sale, who ultimately supplied the customers, or does the responsibility lie with the manufacturers? Do they have the duty of care to ensure that if their products are going to be sold in a high street store, they should be supplied with the correct accessories to ensure that a customer can vape safely? So it's a short bit of news article, but I think it opens up a very interesting topic here. And that topic being is, do these companies have the liability, and what could be done in order to make this not a problem?
I want to know, right, because basically they've bought, some of the product, a couple of the products were Smok, weren't they?
Smok and Innokin mostly, yeah.
Innokin, right? I'm not targeting either Smok or Innokin because neither Smok nor Innokin manufacture or supply batteries to go with their mods. You can't get a Smok branded or an Innokin branded 18650. So presumably Argos will have gone, right, we're selling a Smok mag or whatever it is. We just need a couple of 18650 batteries to go with it, and somebody just went, they'll do because they're cheap.
Yeah.
So I'd like to know who said use these batteries, supply these batteries.
Well, I think it would be safe to assume that with a company like Argos, they're not going to have bought direct. They are going to have bought from a distro. So at this point, it would be fairly safe to assume that a company like Argos, who wants to get this done as quickly as possible, wants to get everything from one place, and the distro, whoever they may have been, will have supplied said batteries with it. Now, we don't know whether the companies had made up special packaging where the batteries came in the box, because I've seen that before. or whether they just said, here's the batteries that go with it at the counter. Now, they could have been button top batteries. They could have been low amp output batteries, like 10 amp batteries on a 200 watt device. That we don't really know who or what those actual batteries were that made them incorrect.
Yeah, they obviously didn't have the amp rating, did they?
No, exactly. And I mean, Orgy's made a point. It says no, because batteries are sold separate in most vape shops, simply due to the range of them being different battery brands. Yeah, no, but no, an Orgy says Innokin do sell batteries, they're rewrapped, but they have their name on them. Yeah, but this is the point, is that they don't make those batteries. It's quite often to see Innokin or Aspire batteries.
Yes, but if Argos had got the Innokin rewrapped batteries, the ones that Innokin would have rewrapped would have been absolutely fine. Wouldn't have been an issue.
This is fine, but also, is it right that a company is selling a product that their staff have no understanding of? Now, obviously, you don't expect the Argos staff to understand every product they sell.
But is it the Argos staff that are that don't understand it, or is it whoever whoever sold it to them? So it may not be the manufacturer direct. It may be a distro that have gone, yeah, we'll sell you X number of these mods to Argos, and we'll include these batteries with it. But and they've just lobbed in some batteries, and Argos just hadn't got a clue.
Well, did Argos go to a vape company and go, look, we want to start selling vapes? And they went, yeah, these are really popular, have these. And Argos didn't think to ask, is there anything we need to know about selling these? Or the distro went, that's a nice paycheck. They can have their products and do what they want with them. It's not on us if it goes wrong. At which point we come to the discussion of, should places like Argos that don't have...
But anywhere else, you don't buy a mod. If you do buy mod with batteries, you go, right, would you like these batteries or these batteries? Or what are you doing? What are you vaping on? What resistance are you putting in?
But then it's being sold by an educated individual in that particular subject. This is what I'm saying, is that people at Argos, there's nothing against the staff at Argos, but they shouldn't necessarily be selling a product that could be dangerous without... I mean, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, you don't see the guys and girls at, like, Boots selling prescriptions or turning prescriptions out without an understanding of the items. Even though they're pre-packaged, they still have an understanding of the product they're selling.
Yeah, but I wouldn't expect half the staff in Argos to understand all of the products that they sell in the catalogue.
Well, no, of course.
I mean, literally, all you do in Argos is you go, I want that one, please. Tick a box, take it to the till, pay for it, leave, pick it up and leave. You don't forget to pick it up first.
Well, and this is it. But how many products in Argos, if they go horribly wrong, other than things that are like heating elements, appliances, etc., have batteries that can burn your house down?
I think straight away it is blatantly, obviously not the manufacturers.
No, of course not. You can discount that.
The manufacturer, Smock, Innokin, have nothing to do with the batteries that Argos have decided to include. But yeah, it's down to whoever bought those batteries for Argos or sold Argos those batteries.
So moving forward, the question should be, and Diddy's just mentioned this in the chat, should they even be selling vapes with removable batteries, or should they stick to starter kits and devices with lipos in them?
What is the difference between Argos selling a Smock or any online vape store selling a Smock? Because you have as much customer contact from Argos as you do buying something online on a vape online vape store.
I would say warnings. I find a lot of vape websites have warnings saying, please understand this product before you buy it. Make sure you do your research. In the wrong hands, these can be unsafe. You don't see that on the Argos website, and you definitely don't see that on the Argos page when you're buying it online or in the shop.
Yeah, because Argos obviously didn't have a clue. I think what upsets me the most about this recall is the fact that Argos recalled all the mods, the whole thing, and it made it look like that Smock and Innokin had made wonky products when it wasn't. All it was something completely separate that they've included in with it.
Yeah. And I think obviously Argos should take full liability for it. The downside is because Argos is such a massive company, recalling any of these products is going to have a negative knock-on effect to the smaller independents. And people are going to say, well, Argos recalled these. Why are you still selling them? It's like, oh, then you have to explain it. And it's just bollocks.
Yeah. Argos should have just recalled the batteries. Please return the battery that we supplied with this product.
And we will sell you, or we will give you a new battery.
We'll either give you a refund of X and you can go and purchase your own batteries and it's on your own head, or ideally we'll give you the proper batteries. But I think with the recall they just wanted the products back.
Agreed.
Because it would be cheaper for them than it would be to recall the batteries and send them new ones.
I mean, Diddy just said you don't go to a vape shop to buy garden furniture. It should remain specialist. I think vaping should remain specialist. I think buying your cheapio starter kits and basic juice in supermarkets and whatever is fine. You can't really do too much damage with that. But I think when it starts to get into full-on vape devices, the mods, tanks, etc., then that should be, and that's not elitist to say that should stay in shops.
I'll be honest with you. If I'm after a lawnmower, I'd rather go to a garden centre. If I'm after a new hi-fi, I'd rather go to somewhere like Curry's or somewhere like that. But if I then, because they know the different products they've got. But if I then find something in Argos that's a little bit cheaper, I'll then go to Argos. But I don't expect Argos to know diddly squat about either the lawnmower or the stereo that I'm buying.
Yeah, but so you wouldn't go to Sainsbury's and ask the guy stacking the peas, oh, what's the difference between this TV and this TV? It's like what you're saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have asked people at Argos stuff, and they've gone, actually, yeah, I have used that, and I like it, and I think this is a better version than this version of whatever it happens to be that I'm buying. You know, they do have some product knowledge, but that's purely fluke in having similar interests.
Yeah, probably. So I personally don't have too much of an issue with Argos selling vape stuff. I don't think they ought to be selling paired batteries.
No.
It ought to be. There's a mod.
But do you know what else they weren't selling? 2-bay battery chargers.
No, they were expecting you to charge it in the damn mod. That's another thing that's that was no. Oh, you shouldn't be charging these in the mod.
And it wouldn't cost a lot to temporarily bring a specialist on board to consult for them in order to help them buy the right products. It would take a day, and then they could write up an information booklet that goes with every single vape thing, and then that way at least they're covered. Anyway, moving on to the next one. I don't know if you guys have been living under a rock lately.
I have.
You have?
Very much. Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay, bear with me a second because I need to find this.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. So basically, a lot of people... Oh, God.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out this screen share malarkey going on. This is absolute nightmare. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, right. So if you've seen lately on Facebook, Amazon are shutting down hard on... Let's just zoom in if I can.
That is really dinky.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to zoom in. There we go. That's a bit better, isn't it?
A little bit better.
Right,
if anyone's watching this on a phone, they haven't got a cat and owl's chance of reading that.
I'm going to read it.
Okay, go on then.
So basically, Amazon have decided that they don't like vaping products anymore. So this went out beginning of the week. It was beginning of last week. This came out, and it says, Dear seller, please read this email carefully. The listing information described below may affect your ability to sell certain products. So it says, as part of our ongoing efforts to provide the best possible customer experience, we have updated our tobacco guidance. As part of this change, we have updated our examples of prohibited listings to include the following guidance for e-cigarette related products. So it says electronic cigarettes or similar devices, including e-shisha, e-hookah cigarettes, and their refill containers, liquid cartridges, pods, and sticks are prohibited if the product's branding or other listing information depicts cartoon characters, depicts real or fictitious characters that are likely to appeal to people under the age of 18, looks like or could be confused for a food item, and contains any other content likely to appeal to people under the age of 18. It says the following e-liquid flavors are prohibited. Are you ready? It's
go on.
candy, sweets, dessert, other confectionery, carbonated beverages, slush or slushies, milk, milkshakes or smoothies, pancakes, waffles, rainbow, bubblegum, and popcorn. It says, please note, sellers who list prohibited items may have their selling permissions removed either temporarily or permanently. And it says, why am I receiving this message? You're receiving this message because you have sold e-liquid or related products. What does this mean for me? It says, so effective from August 28th, 2019, Asins, which I assume are the products, which do not comply with the above guidance will be removed. So it says if you have remaining inventory of affected products in the Amazon fulfillment centers, you may continue selling your remaining inventory until that time. So I know this has affected a few people. Now, I don't think it would be beyond the call to say that, do you remember Steve that we had on last week?
Yeah.
Massively affects him. He does all of his selling on Amazon.
Okay.
Oh God, what's going on with my screens? It massively affects him in pretty much every way. Badgers just said, "Oh no, Amazon are not selling Cupcake World flavors anymore." Who owns Amazon? Jeff Bezos owns Amazon. They are still their own company.
It's an American company, and this is a very American attitude.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I understand the depicting food items and all, and well, no, not so much the depicting food items. I have a bottle of washing up liquid that's got a lemon on it.
I think it's making it look like it's, making it not look like it's a McDonald's apple pie on the packaging, or
yeah, but how does that look like a McDonald's? I know, okay, that's not a good example, but I mean, does that look like a bowl? Does that look like? It doesn't look anything like a bowl of cereal. It's a liquid.
Well, exactly, and this is the thing: is it is going to affect people.
It's no different to a bottle of lemon washing up liquid that's got a lemon on the front, like Jif or lemon toilet bleach. I've had that's lemon flavored with a bloody lemon stuck on the front.
Do you remember around TPD time, everyone was saying, "Well, what about Amazon? What are they going to do?" Sorry, I've got a sneeze, and I'm going to have to mute this.
Bless you.
There we go. Basically, Amazon stayed really, really quiet because for a long time they were selling non-compliant products.
Yeah.
Now, and that's not just UK. That's UK Amazon. Obviously, the American Amazon's not affected in that way at that time. But if it's zero nick, what's the fucking problem? Not covered by TRPR. Again, maybe that's a loophole.
Yeah, I don't think Amazon are going to care one way or another. If it's, zero nick, it's unless you're selling it. If you're selling it with the intention of it being vaped, Amazon are a law unto themselves.
Yeah, of course they are. And the thing is, I mean, unless you market your product as pineapple flavored vegetable glycerin, you're not going to get around. And anyone whose income relies on Amazon is not going to take the risk of trying to play the loopholes.
No. Because you try and play a loophole and they go, "No, you're banned." Then that's it. Tough shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's very bizarre because it's effectively like your landlord just wandering up to the vape shop and going, "Right, don't like what you're selling, I'm closing your shop."
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know my company, when they were looking for shops, they were turned down from certain premises for them being a vape shop.
Yeah.
But it just seems a little bit out of the blue for Amazon to go, "Yep, so we're not doing this anymore." And I know it's going to affect a lot of people.
Yeah, I've got a feeling it's an America thing, as it was mentioned in the chat. Daniel Lisenberg, pressure from the FDA. I think FDA have been on Amazon. Amazon have finally caved, and rather than just keep it to America, they've gone, "Fuck it, we'll just do it. It's easier if we do it globally."
Of course it is, because the people will just buy it from the other Amazon.
And it is and it is ludicrous. And I actually think Amazon are going to lose out because, especially over here, because it is legal to sell e-liquid, zero nick, as it's been mentioned. eBay are going to pick it up.
Unfortunately, so. Now the downside, I mean, the upside of this, if there is one to be found, is that it's going to get rid of the cowboy juice makers that are selling 5 liters for 50p. It is going to get rid of those, but it in turn then affects people who are running an honest business.
I was going to say that's not what this is targeting. It's not targeting.
Well, no, it's not. It's targeting flavors and product descriptions. It's not targeting people's business practices.
You might find that you'll get people advertising their flavors slightly differently, or just naming the flavors. So flavor will be Susan or Frank or.
Do you think they'll start flagging anything that's got e-liquid in the name?
I don't know. They've only banned specific flavors. So you can still sell tobacco flavors,
which is mental.
Oh, which is mental, completely mental. Menthol, was menthol included in that list?
You know what I mean? I was speaking to Mark about it earlier in the week, and I said, "Well, you know, you've got a few ranges of yours on there," and he said, "Well, I don't think mine are affected." I can't remember what he said as to why they weren't. But maybe they're just targeting the people that put their packaging in something that says like Snockers, and actually it's like a Snickers flavor. You know.
Let me find a bottle of Mark's juice. Check the label out.
Yeah.
There's no images on there other than text. So, label wise.
But does it fall? I mean, let me have another look at that image. So it says the following e-liquid flavors.
Yeah, now that flavor would probably fall foul.
Yeah, it's other confectionery and desserts. I mean, they've covered everything: candy, sweets, desserts and confectionery, carbonated beverages, slush or slushies, milk, milkshakes or smoothies, pancakes or waffles, rainbow flavor, bubblegum and popcorn.
No mention of fruit.
No mention of fruit. No mention of things like coffee.
Did it say beverages?
It's carbonated beverages.
Carbonated beverages. So, I mean, Mark's, I suppose the vintage vapes are out because they're all carbonated beverages.
Technically, yeah. I mean, Lucky Vapes has just said I was turned down when I wanted to open a vape shop. And Andrew has just said the soccer mum types over here lobby for anything they don't like. So, I mean, to be fair, I mean, Jeff Bezos doesn't give a... This is not going to be the CEO's call, really. I mean, he earns $100,000 every 30 seconds. So, and I wish that was an exaggeration. Like, he earns silly money.
Oh, it's like football money, isn't it?
Well, he divorced his wife. They split the company assets of what they own, half and half, and they're still in the top 10 richest people in the world.
You're joking.
Yeah, they're worth $16 billion each or something stupid, like just silly, dirty money.
By the way, I just want to thank John Martin for his dedication. John Martin is on holiday in Crete, and he has sent me a photo.
Is he in the bath?
He's not in the bath, but it is quite a nice photo. I'll not share it, but yeah, he's in Crete on holiday watching. So it's,
you know what?
For you, isn't it?
I wasn't aware of that. He's not posted on iOS at all about it.
Does he not? Did you not know he was on holiday?
I had no idea, to be honest with you.
Are you telling me, Kaz, you have now discovered iOS? Awesome!
I've been on the group for a while, I think.
Yeah, I remember when you started, you were like, iOS? What?
I've been on the group. I think I've been on the group for about 8 months now.
All right, okay. All right, I'll let you.
Never been invited on the show, though. So, talking about not being invited on shows, Chandler.
Swimming pool. It's all right. Michael says, "Is he in the swimming pool?" It's all right. I'm gonna check the picture again because I'm not exactly sure what the. No, he has a pillow behind it. Is that a pillow?
Is he on like a lounger?
He's looking a bit pink.
Or has he got a bit
He
sunburned?
really is looking very pink. I think he's caught the sun a bit. So.
Oh, Dave Mottram's just joined us. How you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Yeah, talking to Chandler about not being invited on shows yet.
What? Hey? By the way, if you just if you've missed it, the episode 48 of the vaping related podcast went live this week, and our special guests were Riyadh and Big Tom. So there is a vape talk kind of link there going on.
We have a captive audience this week because there's no iOS on.
That's it. Well, it's not on Tuesday anyway.
No, but on a Thursday either.
Okay, fair enough. There's no
we
iOS.
have the vape show this week that's worth watching.
Oh, I'm sure there are a few other vape shows. Whether or not say they are worth watching or not, there are certainly other channels that are worth watching.
Yeah, see, Badger says, "Fuck Cass, even I've been on VVRP."
Michael's just put, I bet you had to edit the hell out of that, right? I've recorded this. We recorded the podcast a week last Sunday. My intention was to, when we'd finished, I'll just quickly edit it and release it. I finished editing it on Saturday after spending an hour and a half every day going through it. And if you listen to it, you'll know why. There's shit edited out all over the place. It's just nuts. It got so bonkers. I ended up not just having bleeps. I had a donkey noise and a dolphin noise going off as well.
Incredible.
Nuts.
Shall we do? We've got this new section that we started last week, and Mark.
Badger, sorry, Badger.
I literally just said, even I've been on VVRP. He says, Badger.
Bless him. So, love you, Badge. Even if we were walking in the wrong direction.
Lol. All right, so our newest section is to bring you some new releases of the week. Normally this will be Mark's responsibility, but I have taken on the duty of it, and I've come up with some products. I actually found products.
Excellent.
I
what
know.
Have you got?
Right, I've got to do another screen share here.
Are these actually genuine new releases?
These are genuine new releases. I know they're new because they're in the new section of the websites I found them on, and they've got no reviews, which means no one's bought them yet.
Ooh.
Or reviewed them yet.
Ooh.
Oh, right. So, I mean, by new, we're talking within either the last couple of weeks. Sorry, say again?
Oh, we need to put these product names in the title then for clickbait.
I did.
Oh, you did? Oh,
I did.
Right.
Oh, right.
So that's how good I am. I haven't even looked at the show title yet.
Mark's going to hate this. Right. So, the first one we have is this.
For God's sake.
It's the Innokin Gala. Wait. Let me just present. Right. So, I think this pod system, if it's the one I think it is, has the single most useless feature. But it might be this one. So, 20 quid. Comes in variety of colours.
Oh, it's got blue, green, and now it's got that turquoisey marble shit.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Let's go the other way.
There's a pink one.
Yeah. Wow.
Hang on. There is a color that is noticeably absent.
Rainbow.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think. Oh no, there's no rainbow. Right. So.
Aha.
All right. It says by the Innokin.
Rainbow thing. Sorry, carry on.
It says the Innokin Gala, featuring a vivid LED. The Gala shines bright with every great vape. Tap the Gala 3 times and shake and vape to choose your favorite LED color.
What?
So basically, distract them with pretty lights whilst this product is terrible. It says so. You've got the shake to select color LED bar, draw activated vape. That's always a bonus. 2 mil refillable pods, the Plex 3D next generation mesh coil. Now, all of the new Innokin tanks have this plexus coil that they're peddling.
Whoa!
What did you just drop?
No, nothing. Just randomly, my Randomly, my species just decided to pop the battery. The batteries popped open, and the mod just went bonk. Yeah, sorry, that was suitably
incredible. So what do you get? So you get the Gala pod system. It is a mere 500 mAh with a 0.5 ohm. At 0.5 ohms, and it says it's a refill. You get a refillable ceramic pod, which is a 0.8 ohm 2 mil. You get a neck lanyard, 3 tip adapters.
3 watt adapters.
Tip adapters.
Sorry, I thought you said something else.
Oh, tit adapters, yeah. What do we think of it?
It's a fucking pod system.
It is, and I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like this sort of understated look of it. Like that isn't the shittest looking pod.
No, it's not. The pink one, yeah.
Yeah, blue, 2 types of blue and black. Ugh.
Yeah, but are you sure? Are you sure? Because you tap and shake it to change the color. So that might be exactly the same black, but just with a different color LED going.
I wonder if you can shake it enough, you get a black LED.
If you shake it hard enough, I'm sure the LED will break. So effectively, that's a black LED.
Right. Okay. So you're gonna have. I can't have the chat. Actually, no, I can't have the chat up. Solid. There's the chat.
Oh, hello, chat.
Not another pod system. Oh, Orgy, you don't even know, mate.
Does the Innokin have an egg in the middle of it? Where? Am I missing something here?
Does this Innokin have an egg in the middle of it? Gala? Something to do with Gala?
Gala pie. Ah, there's a Gala pie, the pork pie with an egg in the middle.
Maybe. Right. Anyway, sorry. You guys don't need to watch the chat. Right. The next thing. This is quite pretty.
It's not a pod. Oh, thank God.
It's not a pod. It's actually a mod. So this is Asmodeus and Ultrona's new Thor 2 box.
Oh my God! Look at the price.
I know.
But it looks cheap as shit.
This is Ohmsmium pricing right now.
Yeah. No. Okay. It's powered by a single 20 or 21700. Now it looks great. It's got this stab woody type resin thing going on around the outside, but then you've got this plastic Game Boy Color kind of purple
thing. Shit arcade machine, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. That looks cheap as, and the 510 looks like it's plastic.
They give you a posh box with it.
Well, half the fucking money's going on box.
Thing is, right, Asmodeus, the Thor, the original one is like 85 quid, right? As soon as they put stab wood in it, they did it with the, what was that Minikin that they stab woodized, and it was like £375.
Oh, the Minikin V2. You had was it the
Kodama?
The Kodama. Yeah, you had the Kodama version, and that was stab wood. That was about 200 quid, and that was gorgeous as.
Beautiful.
Then it was 60 quid for the unstab wood one.
Yeah, right. These guys have gone and done the £220. So we've got the purple stabwood edition, the black yellow stabwood edition, the blue stabwood edition.
No, it looks all right. There's nothing wrong with it, and it might just be the photos, but to me it doesn't look like 200 quid's worth of mod.
No, not for a single battery DNA 75. It's not even a DNA 75C. Oh no, wait, it is the C.
It is the C. Yeah. Just doesn't say it in the title, but it looks like the C to me.
So should we have a look at some of the features of it? So it says this is an Asmodeus Ultrona collaboration.
Yeah.
DNA 75C chipset, single 21700 or 2700. You get the 18650 adapter sleeve. 1 to 75 watts, obviously. I mean, it's basic. If you know the 75C chip, you know what it's going to have. 30 amp max input current. All the normal bollocks.
Look, I can see where the money goes. Look, you get a wood buffing tool and a microfiber cloth with it. I mean, that's giving you the extras.
Oh yeah, up here, wood buffing tool, microfiber cloth, carrying bag.
Yeah, a carrying bag. Why do you need a carrying bag if it doesn't mention the box?
No,
perhaps it doesn't come in with a fancy box. That box is just there just to fool you. Oh look, it's trying to get you 10% off. There you go. It'll give you 10% off if you buy it. That's actually quite. That's 21 quid off that.
Oh
Makes it 100 quid.
Under 200 quid. I don't know that I want one. See, when I went to Expo, Mark was like, can you see if you can find me a DNA 75 watt battery, like mod? And I could not find a single goddamn one. If I'd have turned up with this and been like, Mark, you now owe me 200 quid, I don't think he'd have been too happy.
No, I can't. Yeah, no.
No. Right. Are we ready for a disgusting pod system? This is also going to come under my shit product of the week.
Come on, then. With a wink.
Pow.
Oh, my God.
Right, so this is the One Vape Lambo 2 Resin Edition Vape Pod Kit. Right, it's an upgraded version of the original Lambo pod kit and is a revolutionary smart pod system with two different types of pods. We have a 1.6 ohm cotton coil and a 1 ohm ceramic pod, which is perfect for CBD.
Why is ceramic any different for CBD than a normal coil?
I don't know, but should we look at some of the colours?
Yeah, oh no, please. No, I'm not sure whether I want to.
So we have this.
What? Oh, it's Phantom Blue. Oh, it's a swirly, girly version. No, I shouldn't be sexist. Right. It's
silver.
That's girly. Sorry.
Wow, look at that.
No. That has got carbon fiber on it, so that's butch. Yeah, like it's a bit blingy though. It's a bit Mr. T, isn't it?
I mean, it's called the Lambo. It's blingy.
But you can imagine that, can't you? Instead of having a lanyard, it would be a really thick gold chain. And can you imagine that round your neck? It would be really Mr. T.
Oh, I've lost it. There we go. Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that would looking. I mean, let's see if it comes with something. Right. So we've got the final color.
No, you missed one. Go back. Oh, horrible. Silver. Oh no, you did silver. No, it's all right. You had done. I thought you hadn't done silver.
This is Goddess purple resin, apparently.
It ain't rainbow, so I'll let it off. But again, it's pink.
Right, so let's scroll past. This is a 360 mAh battery, so it's fucking tiny. We have 7 watts to 12 watts. It's made of zinc alloy, PC, plastic, carbon fiber, and resin. Smart pod system inherited from Lambo. More user-friendly interaction design. There is nothing user-friendly about that design. It's horrible.
I knew I'd get into trouble for saying it was girly. I'm sorry, Toril. I apologise. I humbly apologise. Women. But the ultimate question is, did you like those pod systems and would you buy one? Please comment in the chat.
Yeah, so any of the mods I've shown you so far, and mods and pods, yeah, would you buy them? Would you buy it? So we've got an airflow split design, airflow switch with independent closed channel, available with the Lambo chain. It's more fashion and convenient. No, what it is, it's more fashion than convenient.
Fashionable. Do you know? I sometimes just want to write to some of these companies and go, look, just send me whatever it is you're going to put into your text. Give it me. I'll edit it, put it into proper English, and I'll send it you back. It'll only take me an hour.
Oh, this reminds me of something, actually. I'm just going to unpresent. So basically, every now and then, we will... Oh, wait, I've got to stop sharing as well. Stop. There we go. Every now and then, we get messages from the Chinese manufacturers. And by every now and then, I mean at least once a day, right? The half...
This is going to be something about Mary section, isn't it?
Right. Right, so we got this, and we got this from someone called Rinko Mary, or Mary Zoo, as she'd otherwise likely to be known. Right, I don't care about throwing a name out there because she's working for a company.
There we are.
Pardon?
She works for a company called Rinko. Her name's Mary.
Yeah, Rinko Mary.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it just sounds wrong. I'm sorry.
So she messaged me in Chandler.
Yeah. Anyway,
she messaged me in Chandler, and I think instead of saying hello there, she said hello dear, which was amazing because I felt like I was talking to my nan. She goes, hello dear, who runs this group, Vape Talk UK? And I said, well, I do, along with a few other people. And then she replied saying, it's okay, Ian's already replied. She messaged Ian at the same time.
I got a message saying, are you the group, are you group admin? And from looking at it, I could not tell whether she was talking about Vape Talk or vaguely vaping. I'm like, so I sent her a message back going, yes, but which group? And the reply was, can't remember which group it was that I was looking at. So at that point, I thought she's blanket messaged about 20 groups.
Yeah.
Found the admins and gone, here's a message. Hi, dear. And I wasn't wrong, was I?
No, well, she'd messaged me as well, and I mean, don't get me wrong, she'd also messaged iOS, which is hilarious. But then I think she has attachment issues. She goes, "Hello, dear. Ian is not replying to me."
I got to take the kids. I was taking the kids to school. I was driving.
I'm actually going to find the chat.
At one point, she took 20 minutes. She took a good half an hour to, because I got my initial message came through at 22 minutes past 4 in the morning. Was when the message came through. I replied when I woke up at 6.
Yeah, see, I got mine at 21 minutes past 4 in the morning, and I replied at 7:45. Right, and it says, she goes, "Hello, dear, but Ian now no reply to me." And I said, "Well, he's probably at work." And then she was like, "May I know your address for ship our product for you to as in the number 2 to review in YouTube?" She goes, "Can you help promote us in your groups and other media?" And I said, "Well, yeah, we'll promote it within our group if you send us one to review, no problem." And then she fucking brought the hammer down. "May I ask you to add your logo to your group page cover?" I was like, whoa. Oh, I'm happy to review a product for you. Okay. You ain't sponsoring us, love.
Well, no, she's more than welcome to sponsor us, but she will be sponsoring us. We're not quite happy. We could do with some. I mean, I could do with this. You know, instead of having this free shit, I could do with actually buying a full license.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, this is it. Like, if they a sponsorship.
If you're watching the show, Mary from Rinko, then please, we are more than welcome, more than happy to put your logo on our titles. But I would like the full version of XSplit so I can get rid of this stupid little logo here and I can use all the advanced features. That would be awesome.
So yeah, if you're a company and you'd like your product to be here, just message the super chat with £35,000 and your product. And no, look, this hand here,
35,000 is probably pushing it.
This section here is prime advertising real estate.
I'm not sure that. I mean, there's a section just here as well that could also be filled. So
Badger's just said if we're getting sponsored, as long as the longest serving, I get first dibs.
Yeah, I think Badger's is probably quite right on that one.
Yeah. So yeah, Lucky Vapes just says 500 per show. Now the thing is companies out there, if you do want to sponsor us or you want us to review a product, we're more than happy to do so. Just send us an email, vapetalkuk@gmail.com, and we will get back to you at some point. The point being is that just because
probably before Christmas.
Yeah, probably before Christmas, maybe. Maybe. It's actually Mark that deals with the emails, and then he'll screenshot the emails to me and go, "What do you reckon?" And what should we take them for? And I was like, well, how big is the company and are they owned by Big Tobacco? At which point they can buy us all new computers. But no, it's fine to ask us to review a product.
Dave will sponsor the show for £1.23. Have you heard this story, the £1.23 saga?
I haven't, no.
You haven't? Oh, man. Basically, you know Mark Todd?
Yeah.
Mark Todd basically put a post on, was it Friday? He was obviously having a bad day. And he says, I haven't got round to doing whatever, blah, 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 blah. Either way, at the end of the post, he went, if you want me to continue with a live show on Monday, please just put £1.23 into the group fund. He meant just PayPal me. So yeah, he suddenly got an influx of people sending him £1.23.
So yeah, if you want to
yeah, he spent the majority of his weekend refunding everybody because he felt so bad that people had actually gone, yeah, here's £1.23, and he only did it as a joke. Dave, does it predate that?
It was my initial offer for airtime. The thing is, right, I tell you what, if you want to stick, like 25 quid in the super chat, we'll put your logo on the screen for 10 minutes.
10 minutes for £1.23. Just sod it. £1.23. We'll stick your logo on the screen for. I'll put it in the corner up here for.
But like it's gonna be like this, isn't it? Look, ready? Are you ready? It's ready. It's gonna be like this. 1, 2, done and done. That amount of time is how long you get it for.
Is that it?
Yeah. No. However, enjoy. But yeah, we want to do some reviews because they're always a laugh, and if we get hilarious chats like that, that would just make my evening. I think. Because we always, I love talking to companies that haven't got a clue. I've had 10 emails from a company over the last 6 weeks trying to get me to review tea juice.
Okay.
I think you had the same email for Vaguely Vaping.
Oh yeah, I did yes.
76p and you can cover the XSplit logo. Unfortunately, the XSplit logo would end up being on top of it anyway.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get covered. But you know, what can you do?
Not a lot, really. Not a lot. Let me just quickly refer to this. So yeah, but you know. We don't do it for the money. I actually looked at our Google AdSense. Do you know how much we've earned from doing these shows since we were monetized, not including Super Chat? Chandler?
What? Sorry? Say that again. Sorry, say that again.
Do you know how much we've earned as a channel since being monetized, not including Super Chat?
Not including Super Chat. No idea.
About $1.30.
Awesome. We are going to make our millions.
Yeah, PewDiePie, watch out.
So yeah, just to let you know, this this episode of Vape Talk UK is sponsored by PC Coils.
Did you just make that up, or is that actually a brand?
That is actually a brand. I think Mr. Dave Mottram might know something about that.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that's a real bummer on my part. So Dave will be sending you an invoice. Sorry, I just didn't make the connection for 10 seconds in my head there.
Did it not? Okay.
No. Sorry, that's my bad. We'll be sending you an invoice.
Yeah. £1.23. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Pilgrim Coils? Oh, fuck's sake! I've even got the wrong bloody one after all that.
Surely PC Coils is also. Oh no, it wouldn't be, would it? So
right,
anyway, I fuck it up, and then you fuck it up.
And then I fuck it up. So that's it. All right, that's it. Right, turn it off. We're done.
If you watch the show really carefully, you'll see Chandler just go really still and quiet for like no reason. It's because he's a robot. He's just trying to process. Yeah, Badger's just said, think of the technical issues. Adding a logo to the screen. The show wouldn't start until 9:30. I promise we're working on a new thing. Me and Mark's trying to do it on PC, and it worked half as well as it did on Mac.
Well, what can we do?
What can we do? Chandler?
Yes.
I think it's time for your Instagram.
Do you think?
I reckon so.
Yeah, well, I am actually trying to kind of, you know, make up for my fuck up. So there we go. That's better. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, you ain't getting a Christmas card anymore, apparently, and neither am I.
No, I've that's me fucked it up completely, really. So yeah, just for that, for the entire show next week, I'll leave that up there. You know, just because we're gonna have to give him this one for free now.
Yeah, Michael. Oh, by the way, just before, if there was any confusion, this is the original home of This Week on Instagram. There are only imitations, and and anything else you see is just a watered down, unacceptable copy.
Absolutely. So the original home of the Instagram. Look, I've been drinking today. Look at this cider. Yeah. Pear cider. I found it in our cheapie. It's the Swedish cider company. Not that you can see that because it's not focusing. But there we go. So yeah, I'm actually drinking, which is nice. So right, okay. So first one. Oh, right, okay. So do you remember last week in our new stuff of the week that Mark did, we had the Wocket.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Wocket?
I do remember the Wocket.
Absolutely. So we had the Wocket, and I think that it rubbed off a little bit because Jimmy sent me. I've got to give credit to Jimmy because I haven't seen it, but apparently in the latest edition of the Vape Around magazine, he took a picture of one of the pages, and it was this one. So
right.
Apparently Trina met Ruby Woo at Vape Jam.
Hi, Ruby Woo. How's it going?
Oh my god, that has got to be one of the. Yeah, I thought I fucked up with the PC coils and the Pilgrim vapes, but
I hope Ruby sees that.
That is like, yeah.
Wait,
Ruby
where was that posted?
That's in the Vape Around magazine.
Incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, way to go! Fuck up one of the top American vape reviewers' names straight off. I mean, Vape Around. Do you even vape, bro? Oh, awesome.
Ruby Woo.
Ruby Woo. I mean, bloody! I just want to know what was going through the the interviewer's brain at the time. So, and your name is Ruby Woo. Okay, yeah, no problem.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Trina, if somehow you end up watching this small program of yours and the epic heights to which this interview has taken you, Frost versus Nixon has got nothing on you.
I'm sorry if I'm teasing you a little, Trina, but I haven't seen the article. I've literally seen this picture, and that is it. So I've got no context.
Blame the proofreader.
Yeah, I have no idea if it was intentional and it was all explained in the article, but that's funny. Wooby woo.
Wooby woo.
Yeah, dear.
Right.
Right, next one. So going on the same link, Vaping Bogan has got his hands on the Pasito, which was the other that we had last week. So yeah, the rebuildable pod system, which is the only pod system that's actually intrigued me a little because it's actually rebuildable.
Is that why it's got all its rebuildy stuff behind him?
It's why it's got all the building stuff there because you can rebuild it. And it actually looks quite taller than I thought. Than it looks. It just looks.
See where the Smoant logo is?
Yeah.
I think if you cut it off there, I think that's the sort of height of, say, an Orion.
Yeah.
From what that looks like. So it looks like it's quite tall, like you said.
It does look taller in that particular photograph. Other photos I've seen, it doesn't look quite as tall.
Do we know what he said about it?
No, other than he posted it and went, it's a rebuildable. It's a rebuildable pod system.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't say pod system anymore. Bloody pod system.
Someone clip that. Please clip that.
You've got video editing software. Why are you doing it? Why not? Lazy git. Right. High-end mod alert. There we go. Now this
I like it.
This caught look. Yeah, but look, do you know why this caught my eye?
Is it because it's massively long and has a huge drip tip?
The drip tip is that long. It's even been clipped in the top of the picture. It's so big, and you can't. It could be another 3 foot. That drip tip.
Is that K-Fun on top? From the looks of it, it's not, is it?
It might be. It'd have to be the one with the extension tank on. But I'm not 100% sure.
So what is this mod? Do we know?
Yeah, fuck knows. I just don't know. It was the drip tip. That was it. It really was the drip tip. And look, there's Evie. Hi, Evie. Hi. Right. Okay. Now, I don't know whether you do a bit of Insta, don't you?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Now, there's been something that's just an advert that just keeps popping up, and it's been popping up almost daily for a fortnight. And it's a little bit mod-esque. Have you seen this? Oh, might help if I actually press the right button. There we go.
Are you trying to what's the word? Crowbar Troya Vapata into
it's completely different. It doesn't remind me any. It just looks a little bit vape. It's vape-esque.
I like that. I like that.
It's vape-esque. This
it's almost vaguely vaping related.
It is vaguely vaping related. Slightly vape-esque, vaguely vape. Yeah. So yeah, this vaguely reminded me of vaping because I thought that it's actually a wooden, bizarrely, it's a rucksack. You wear it on your back, but it is a wooden boombox speaker.
Right.
And that speaker on the top right, doesn't it look like a 510?
It does a little bit with that sort of old school bottom airflow 510 channel.
Yeah, kind of 510. And the one on the left, that's your switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a little bit vapey, don't you think? So
I bet the box resonance on that speaker is horrific if it's made of wood.
It's supposed to be really loud.
If you don't know what box resonance is, do a Google. It's basically the thing you want to remove from a speaker.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's quite pretty though.
Yeah, it is very pretty. But then, as I'm watching this video, something kicked in that really made it incredibly vape-esque.
Be endless. I'm literally messaging Mark now with we've got a new section for you. It's like.
Oh dear. So yeah, so this advert that I'd just been ignoring for about a fortnight suddenly turned out to be incredibly vape-esque and vaping related.
What I'm going to say is I'm going to say, we've got this new section for you. It's called Vape-esque. It's things that remind you of vaping. We literally just thought it up. It just came to us.
I like that. All Diddy can see is a gas mask. It does look a little bit kind of gas masky, doesn't it? Actually,
maybe they should have called it the Chernobyl.
And the one on the left, the one on the right, rather, has got eyebrows. Why has it got eyebrows? Because the other one hasn't. It's
got like really angry eyebrows.
Yeah. It is definitely a Doctor Who alien. Definitely a Doctor Who alien. But yeah, there we go. So, good evening.
Is it for Barbie or Action Man? Alan Burt says. Wait. Is that the first message Alan Burt's put in the chat? I think it is.
Well, there you go. Hi, Alan. Right. Do you want the next one?
I do. That was good. I enjoyed that.
I mean, this bloke has just got way too much time on his hands.
Hi, JB.
Look at that. He's stopped doing the show, and now he's got time to do this sort of shit. I mean, what the hell? That is just awesome. Chris, if you've done that yourself, good man. Now he's got time to do this sort of shit. I mean, what?
Oh, he's joined us, and he hasn't muted his YouTube.
He hasn't, no. Oh dear.
He's here, though. He's here.
That must have took him some time to do that. I'm assuming he did it rather than just shared somebody else's.
Wait, I'm just going to unpresent you so we can say hi to Mr.
Yeah,
Mark.
go for it.
I don't think you can hear us. Actually, I'm just going to present him. There he is.
Don't present me.
You've had a right day, haven't you, mate?
Oh yeah.
All right, so bringing back to Mark's burning issue of the week. Mark had to move his warehouse from one end of Leicester to the other. And if you've never moved a warehouse before, it's like punching your grandmother in the face. It's horrible.
It was like you kept messaging us today, and it was like one thing after another.
It was just like, shit, kill me now.
They're running late. Yeah, well, before we got to that, they're running late. Then it was the forklift stopped working. I'm waiting on the engineer. The next thing was the head gasket's gone. The forklift is fucked. We need another one. I'm like, what the fuck?
And then the high ab was fucking 2 hours late, and ended up with 3 Arctics full.
3 full Arctics.
Yeah. Now bear in mind we're not on a ground floor.
No, you're not. Oh my
We're
god.
on the first floor. So everything had to either go down via a lift, be carried down, or be craned out via a high up.
Oh.
How did you crane the shit out?
Huh?
How did you crane the stuff out?
We've got
Is there an open roofy thing?
no, we've got a shutter
Okay.
on the first floor that goes over into the quad.
How tight did you nip up when your bottling machine was being lifted out?
Somewhat.
What?
Your bottling machine. How did you get your bottling machine out?
How nervous were you when that was being lifted?
Very. There are no words. I've actually run out of words today. I'm done. I am absolutely. Do I look tired?
No, not at all.
You look fucked, mate.
I'm about 14 hours in now, and 13 of those have been solid.
Oh my god.
Did you get everything across though?
The vast majority.
So now the fun task starts of unpacking.
Literally, they've just been wheeled. Everything's on pallets, all wheeled into the new place, ready for the rebuild and reset up. And
How far have you moved?
about 8 miles, but it's right through the city centre. So it
Are
took
you closer to the M1?
Hmm?
Are you closer to the M1?
than I was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's all right then. Fine.
The thing is, we have to get from one side to the other. We have to drive through the city centre. So we did a run about 3:15. It probably took us the best part of 45 minutes, an hour, to get just from one side to the other, just because it was kids picking up from school time.
Yeah. So you're gonna get kids picking up from school time, and then on the way back, it's gonna be R5 rush hour. You mad fool! Bless
Aye.
You've got it.
Hey ho.
You're done now mostly, so that's the important thing.
No, we're less than half done because we've still got to unwrap and unpack, and
Yeah, but that bit's easy in comparison to
No, it's
lifting
not.
down.
because I don't know where anything is.
Okay, let me rephrase. You don't have to lift it onto any more trucks.
No.
I don't know where anything is.
And he
Yeah, but
made it to the show.
It's like, oh, what's in this box? Whoa!
Definitely should have opened that one last. Like,
Yes.
And I lost my drip tip. I've lost my drip tip today, so
yeah, but you got to ride in a lorry.
What drip tip? You've lost
I
a drip tip. What drip tip have you lost?
off the K-phone.
Or is it the OG tip?
Yeah, gone.
Man, that's just disgraceful. Obviously, not very well made. As if it was able to just drop off just like that.
No, I've dropped it about half a dozen times today.
Oh, oh dear.
Anyway, enough about
If all you're missing is a drip tip, then you've done all right, mate. To be fair.
that. Yeah.
As long as you don't get there tomorrow and go, hang on a minute, where did we put that bottling machine?
Wait, did someone leave the power cable for the bottling machine back at the old place? It's like, yeah, they've demolished it now. Sorry. Oh yeah, by the way, it's a one-of-a-kind, completely unique from China power cable.
Custom made.
Yes, David, just the tip.
Just the tip.
David's been on fire tonight.
Oh.
And we both fucked up because Chandler tried to try to advertise him and advertised the wrong logo. And then I was like, "Who's them?" And he was like, "Well, it's David Mottram's company."
completely the wrong brand. I mean,
What's David Mottram's company?
I haven't got a clue. I fucked it up. PC Coils, isn't it? Is this PC Coils?
Yeah. Mike, we've come up with a new section. I don't know if you saw my message. It's called Vape-esque. So it's things that remind you of vaping.
No. Things that are vaguely vape-esque. So that they're vape-like. They're kind of things that just stir vaping images in the brain.
Yeah, we just came up with it.
Yeah, just came to me.
Oh, you're bitches.
Right, so let's return to the one and only all others are imitations this week on Instagram.
Vape-esque. I just like the vape-esque. It was awesome. Oh dear, right, I've lost track. Where am I?
Yeah, we're on the card thing.
Right. Okay, it's now time for Bonkers Coil of the Week. I've actually chosen two. Because this is where I got the PC coils on the brain from. So fuck me. PC. I mean, just aliens. They're smooth. Don't you
Quite
think?
tidy.
That's what I thought. So I thought
They don't look like normal aliens, though.
No, they look as though they're braided.
Are they? Where?
If they're not braided, they've definitely got a thinner gauge wire in the center.
They've got some. It looks like they're triple thinged. Anyway, there you go. They caught my eye as a little bit kind of smooth. So they're not quite as bonkers as normal. They actually look vaguely vapeable.
Oh, that is shocking. Mark's nodding his head. You guys can't see it. I can see my little icon. Mark's just nodding his head like, nah. Get out.
Oh, can they not see us then?
Only that I've presented him.
Oh.
No, yeah, but I'm assuming we're still thumbnails in the corner.
I don't know if can they see the thumbnails in the corner?
I don't know.
There's no in chat. Can you see the thumbnails? I'm fairly sure you can. Either way, what do you think to this one? Because this one is nuts.
Did someone miss?
It looks vaguely vapeable.
Vaguely vapeable. Yeah, it's very roller coaster-esque, this one, isn't it?
No, they can't. They can't see the thumbnails.
I can't see the thumbnails.
Don't worry, it's okay. You're not supposed to. It's just
Okay, fine. So there we go. I thought, that was.
It's quite pretty though.
It's very pretty, and the work that's gone into that, because there's some fused Claptons that have then been wrapped with wire next to it, and then it's got the staggered whatever the hell it is, alien type thing going around it. How they make that stuff, I have no idea. So yeah. Anyway, the
next one.
Yeah, Anyquadro mods. I showed an Anyquadro mod last week. And obviously, because I'm following them, they're in my feed, so they keep popping up now and again. I think Anyquadro have had some issues with clones, especially the IMO mods. So I found this on their feed, which I actually think is a rather cool picture. He's there with the 18650 IMO, which is IMO. Is it an IMO? Is it an IMO? What is it?
It's IMO.
That looks like me.
It actually does.
It does actually look like you. Obviously, you've had a bit of a shave there.
It only vaguely looks like me, though.
Yeah, only vaguely. But I love the way I have no idea what that is out in the middle of the sea that is producing all of that smoke. But I'm assuming it's not him. But it's a very well shot picture. But yeah, I think have you seen any MO clones? Because I haven't.
Well, I don't want to.
It's probably SXK have done it.
Oh yeah, more than likely. So, but yeah, I am going to get one of those 18350s. I went onto their website and unsurprisingly, out of stock. Yeah, but I will get one of those 18350s. So,
What?
What? Just is it a kind of a? I'm gonna see if I can just this is my bicep and
It's an uncomfortable picture because the bit I'm trying to look at doesn't exist, and the bit I'm not looking at does. And
the fact it looks like Michael Jackson freaks me out even more.
yeah,
I know, and I mean count the fingers. I mean, how many fingers has she got going on there?
is that a bottle or is that a mod or is what?
I think it's a juice bottle. I don't know. I was trying to work out what the hell was going on there, and what's with is it a dance pose? Is it the pointy fingers, or she's got more muscles on her arm than I've got.
I mean, that's not that hard to accomplish.
Thanks, Kaz. Yeah, I really needed that boost to my self-esteem. Thank you, appreciate it. So, yeah, and sorry, go on.
Her armpit looks very long as well.
It's not
Are we assuming her gender?
Screen. It's yeah. We are. Well, she's got a teddy on.
They've got a teddy on.
That.
I mean, you just don't know. I mean, quite muscular shoulders and arms. Could be a bodybuilding woman. Could be a man.
Joe, we were talking about that drag show on the show a few weeks back.
Yeah.
Lindsay's become obsessed with it.
Good, isn't it?
RuPaul.
No, I can't stand it.
Awesome! It is fantastic.
I'm glad you like it, Chandler. That's amazing.
I love RuPaul's Drag Race. So yeah, don't
fuck it up.
Sashay away. Yeah, love it.
Lindsay's binge watched about 5-6 seasons in the past week.
Miss Vanjie, Miss Vanjie.
No, they haven't got that far yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you haven't. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Oh, Chandler, bring up Wooby Woo.
Ruby. Oh, yeah. Have you seen? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to. Hang on. Can I move that up? Tell me when it appears. It's gonna appear. There it is. It was because of the Wocket, I think, from last week, Mark. So
shouldn't that be Wooby Woo?
It should be Wooby Woo, but it should be Ruby Roo, really. So does that make it Wooby Woo, really?
Maybe it's a Chinese clone.
That's a bit racist.
Phone.
No. How is that racist?
What?
I don't know.
By the way, I have found the smallest mod in the world.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Look at that! Isn't that cool or what?
I mean, surely that's not real.
That is dinky. I have no idea whether it works. I don't know what size battery would go in that. It's not going to be. It's going to be like a 365 or something.
Or a lipo
cell, isn't it?
But yeah, the fact and it's pink, but you know, can't help that. And for my final on Insta this week, this has to be my favorite mod of all time. Are you ready, Kaz? This is one that you can take home for the mother.
Okay.
She'd appreciate this.
For the mother?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because your mum would appreciate that, wouldn't she? I mean, it's just like
savage.
Oh, dear.
Why?
Why would you do it? Yeah, why exactly? Why?
Maybe they're sensitive.
Maybe they're lubricated.
Yeah, and there's 12 inside of whatever they are. I don't know what they're for. Do you know what they're for, Kaz?
I'm not aware.
And can anyone in chat confirm that looks like a little boy on top of that Durex box?
A what?
A little boy, RDA.
I was about to say.
I'm sorry. I was like, what the hell? What?
It's the drip tip that's doing it for me.
Chuff cap, that is.
Is that genuinely a little boy? No, that's just wrong. That is just so wrong. That's just made it 10 times worse for me now than the original.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yes, Orgy says it is.
Is it?
Yeah, Orgy says yes, Mark.
Hang on. Let me share for opinion.
Oh dear, that is just bonkers.
Let me double click, little boy.
Out of all the brands that you could choose to stick on, that you could have a Coca-Cola logo or Pepsi or
Maybe that's the irony.
yeah, it could be. Yeah.
There you go. There's a little boy. Does it?
Wait a sec.
Hang on. All right, go ahead. Swap. Unshare me.
Is it?
No, it's not quite.
Oh no! I'm not sure. Go on. Let's. I'm gonna have to maximize the screen.
I don't know because there's a bevel on the top and two. No, sorry.
It's got 4 airflows on it.
My apologies. It's not a little boy on top of that packet of condoms.
That is such. Yeah. Never mind. So there we go. That is my. That's what I've seen on Instagram this week.
It does look like Velocity, but without the smile.
Yeah. Maybe it's a velocity clone.
Could be. It's got a darker banding at the top than it has at the bottom. Presumably that's because the airflow you can twiddle at the top. Anyway, there you go.
There we go. Sorry, I'll unpresent you now. No, stop lying.
That's fine.
There we go. So, yeah, that was the original Instagram of the week.
Spotted your image in the corner.
He's still got it there. Yeah, well, Dave's promised us £1.23.
Yeah, and then I put up.
What is the obsession with this £1.23? I saw it in the shed.
Yeah, and poor old Mark got inundated with PayPal.
He refunded them all, didn't he?
He did. He spent all of Sunday refunding £1.23 to everybody. I was like, what?
So yeah, if you think that was an amazing segment from Chandler there, stick £1.24 in the super chat.
Because it's worth that extra penny.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
Absolutely. I've had a haircut today. Have you noticed?
No.
Difficult to tell with the headphones on, and the ponytail's a little shorter. So.
I mean, to be honest with you, Chandler, when we see you from exactly the same perspective every single time.
Yeah. Have you had a haircut, mate? You're looking a little. You look like you've had it trimmed a little bit at the top.
Yeah, just a touch.
Did you get it buffed afterwards?
No.
Teacup?
No teacup.
No, okay.
Apparently, Dave Mochram said he refunded all of them except mine.
I've just seen my step count for today. Can you see that?
28,000.
Joking? Really? Oh dear.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, we did some interesting new releases there, Mark.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll have to watch them.
You will. Would you like to have a sneak peek at one now, quickly?
I was going to say we had 3.
Please tell me the pod system.
66% of them were pod systems.
Look at this, Mark. This is the one that wasn't a pod system.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't think you'd be very happy if I came back from Expo with the 75C mod you wanted, and it was one of these.
No.
It's like, yeah, by the way, you now owe me 200 quid.
219 quid, to be precise.
I wouldn't give you a thank you for that.
Yeah.
There is no need to anodize anything purple, ever.
I want that one.
Incredible.
It didn't look. It must look better. I think all I can say is the photographs just can't do it justice because it doesn't look 200 quid's worth in the photo. It's got to look better actually in the flesh, as it were.
Unlikely.
Fair enough. I think we're about there, to be honest.
Hey,
it's been a good show. I've enjoyed it. And Mark made it. That's the important thing.
I did.
He did come. He did. We literally, as we started talking about your burning issue of the week, you appeared. So it seemed like it was pretty well timed. Pretty well timed. Where's that picture from, by the way, Chandler? Oh, where's that picture from, by the way, Chandler?
Literally Googled Pilgrim vapes and Pilgrim vape coils. Let me check the website. Pilgrim vapes pre-built empty custom coily online store.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, Michael, if you fancy helping out Mark with his pizza,
put £1.23 in the chat.
Oh, somebody please put £1.23 in the super chat.
I'm literally going to have a shower and go to bed. I think I'm done for the day. And I'm looking in the front room, and I think, don't you walk into your house and it just doesn't seem right?
yeah.
I've got a giant picture.
Is any of it on fire?
No. Can you see that?
Oh, let me present you. There we go.
In the thumbnail, it just looks like the Teletubbies.
I seem to have a giant.
It's Disney.
It looks like an oil painting. I'm sure it's not, but
Of Disney characters?
I didn't ask. But my Creed Aventis turned up today, so I'm happy.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice indeed. Awesome. Right. I think we can leave it there. So, thank you everyone for joining us today for this wonderful, if somewhat incredible show. Thank you. I mean, it's vaguely vaping related for some of it, so
It was a little bit vape-esque.
a little bit vape-esque.
Yeah.
Mark's message me, you know, it doesn't exist anymore.
It's the parrot. I'm in the front room. Sorry.
Oh yeah, and Chand, what we're going to do next week, Mark, is if we end up on Hangouts again, I'm just going to play the elevator music on my phone with it laying on my desk, and it's going to be just loud enough that it will annoy people, but quiet enough that we can talk over it.
I like that idea. Are they all missing it then?
Yeah, everyone misses it. They literally said, "Where is it? I'm not watching until it comes on."
Awesome.
So yeah. So yes, if you enjoyed today's show, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're new, and if you are new, thank you for joining us. We're here every Tuesday around 8.
And if you're not new, still thank you for joining us.
Yeah, you are not forgotten. That goes without saying. And
yes.
yeah, drop a comment below.
Even if we do forget the brand of coils that you make.
Yeah. Chandler.
I'm still actually using Dave's coils. One on beauties.
The Clapton, Clapton Mathsalon coil.
Yeah. So, thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you next week.
Take care, folks.
Bye.